Hi everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. Today we're making a tropical flamingo cream silk soap loaf. So I found these fabulous moulds from Club Tropicana. Club Tropicana, drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. And they have little flamingos in them. Look at those, how cute! And I thought they'd make a cute embed for inside the loaf. So if I can find these, I'll put a link to them in the description box below. So flamingos are like a peachy pink. I've got some melt and pour melted, ready to go. I thought I bought 6, but probably did, and I've misplaced one somewhere. Right, I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm not going to use every little bit of that I've melted. Excuse me, I've just had my dinner and I think I've got hiccups. Right, so what we need is some pink colour, but I also would like to put in a little bit of peach. So I've got some peach powder. I'm hoping it'll dissolve well into the melt and pour. And I'm using a pink CI 17200 for some of the colour. I'll just try 350 mils. I think I'll use some pipettes for this one. I don't want to add too much colour. I'll just give the bottle a shake, make sure it's all mixed up properly. That's it, that will do. I'm hoping this will no, it doesn't mix into the melt and pour very well, Micah. So now we've got lots of grains in there. I'm going to get my Actually, I think I'll just put that to one side, forget about it, and just pour the pink into what I didn't use. And then just start filling the moulds. I tried and tried to find silicone moulds that had a little bit of detail on the flamingo, and that's what these have. I'll just show you the back of them. Oh no, it doesn't show you. But if you look right into there, you can see that the detail of the flamingo is there. Not that that will matter for the soap we're making. We'll literally just have this outline, because we'll be cutting through the loaf and we won't know exactly where the joins are. And we're going to have a palm tree on this one as well, but I'm not going to do it the way I did the cherry blossom, because that was a little bit of a fail. I'm going to pipe it onto the soap instead. I think I'll just sieve that soap. Sieve this into there, and then all those little specks will be sieved out of that colour. Needs a spray. As I said, like, I drew a picture of this, could easily be 2 years ago, and it seems like the tropical palm trees and the flamingo designs are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger now. Everything seems to have them: wallpaper, clothes, cake designs, just everything you can think of. When you're going to be using the soaps as embeds in a cold process soap, which is what we're going to be doing, melt and pour embeds in cold process, you do need to spray them with a rubbing alcohol. Okay, so let's see what the cubes look like when they come out of the mould. As you can see, they've got a good definition on them. I just wish that they were cut down smaller, but they're pretty good, I think. At least they're chunky, because if they're very fine, you know, they're not sturdy enough for shipping, and we need everything to be strong enough and hold up to shipping these days. Because the beauty is, we have a very small world now, and it doesn't matter where you live in the world, someone will see you from a very, very long distance. Okay, so the soap I had left over is in here, and we're just going to take a pipette so that I can get that detail. Just turn this round and zoom in on that so you can So I'm going to take my pipette and soak up some of the soap, and I'm going to go right in so I can unmold those. And maybe, I don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes, on the outside of the soap, because when the soap's cut, it's not going to show this definition on here. So I thought, obviously this is the wrong way around, it's just going to look like this. So I thought that if I made some small ones of these, I can actually stick them onto the outside of the soap and see if it'll give us a bit of more definition. But we'll see, you know, later. We won't know if that's going to work until much later. And I'm being a little bit generous with how much I put in, just so they're strong enough to unmold, because there are some very delicate parts, like the neck is very, very narrow, and the legs obviously are very, very narrow. So I'm not sure we will even be using these, but I just want to give it a go and see what we get. Okay, so I'm going to continue on doing that with all of the soaps, so you can see in there what I've actually done. Now, before you make your cold process soap, you need to know that you've got enough embers to fill the whole loaf. So I'm just going along and adding them to make sure we've got enough. And we've got enough for 1.5 maybe, but not enough for 2, I don't think. Actually, that'll work because I'll have the silicone liner in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we need another 2 because I'm doing 2 loaves. So luckily I've still got some soap left in here. So once these set and we pop them out, then I'll just use what's left of the soap and add it into here. So I've got enough embeds. So now we know we have enough embeds to actually make the soap. But they're not going to go in the loaf that way. They'll actually go in standing up like that. And then somehow I'm going to pipe a tree coming out of one side, over one side, not a tree, some palm leaves. Not the easiest things to unmould. To be honest, I don't think I can be bothered with them. That one came out whole. So many of them have come out broken at the neck or at the legs, which is bound to happen really. But I'm lucky that that one didn't. This one has. I mean, really. Who wants to be bothered with that? Oh, the legs have just fallen off. I tell you, you can't say it's not real on this channel. So that's literally in 3 bits. But I still might use it, so I'm saving the broken ones as well. We've got another whole one. So how many whole ones have I managed to get out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. But I need 28 because I'll have 14 slices in each loaf. I managed to get that one out whole as well. So I am going to persist. Actually, what I could do is melt the ones that haven't come out whole and just keep going until I get the right amount. I think, yeah, that's what I'll do, because I've got more broken ones than I have got whole ones. There's definitely a knack to doing this. And this one seems like half of it's missing. Right, so I'm going to do some more of those. They're just the extras that I did. It's still warm actually. Right, so I'm going to do that. Just melt the ones that aren't whole and try and get enough whole ones out, but I won't bore you with showing you that step. We'll move on to the next step now, which is the cold process soap. Next step in this soap is we're just going to separate off a little bit of soap base, because that's going to be oh no, I don't need to do that. No, forget that. That's later. I'm going to pipe the leaves onto the soap when it's cut, so I don't actually need to separate any colour off. So what I'm going to do is got quite a lot of titanium dioxide mixed up here, but I'm not going to use all of it, maybe half of it. And then I want like a peachy pink colour, so I'm going to use the hot pink and the actually neon pink and the neon orange there, or tangerine, or whatever it is. So I'm going to start off with just 1/4 teaspoonful of the pink. Mix that in. And it's not enough, so I'm going to put another 1/4 in again. That's better. And just put 1/4 of the tangerine in as well. I don't know whether I want it a little bit brighter. I think I'm going to go another 1/4. And another 1/4 of the peach. It looks a little bit too orange, so I'm going to put another 1/4 of the pink in. So pink would be 3/4 teaspoonful and orange will be 1/2 teaspoonful. That's better. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to separate off how high are our flamingos when we put them in. So I'd say, because I don't want them sticking out at the top of the soap and I don't want them touching the bottom, I'm going to go for maybe 400 and 400, so 800 mils. And then we're using this gorgeous, I just think like a cocktail smell is going to be perfect for a soap that's tropical. So we're going for strawberry Daiquiri. Again, this is from Soap Supplier. And I really am. I'm really liking their fragrances. It is a dark colour, but it actually doesn't discolour. So you see, there's no rhyme and reason to fragrances. You'd think that that would discolour a lot, but it actually doesn't, because I've already tried it in some minis that I made. Now I just want the bottom of this to set up quicker than the rest of it, so I'm going to put a little bit of the vanilla cream in from Just a Soap, because that is quite a fast moving fragrance. And I know that it doesn't discolour, so it's not going to change the soap base at all colour wise, so we'll have the same colour going all the way through the soap. So I'm just going to pour that in there. I love the smell. How stupid of me. I keep doing this, don't I? I miss off silly little things that I should be showing you because I haven't moved the camera. Right, that's the camera moved, so we're just going to leave that there, and then the next step is going to be standing up our flamingos in the soap. Okay, and this is what I love about that vanilla. It's almost set already. And it's not going to make any difference to the fragrance whatsoever. So as I said, I need them to stand up like that, not like this. So what I'm going to do, well, that's a good start, isn't it? I'm going to start from this end. And then I'm going to pop each one in. I've just thought of something. I need them moving over further this way because we're going to be putting in a tree, a palm, and that'll be on the left hand side of the soap, so I'm moving the flamingos over to the right, but not too far to the right that they're actually touching the liner. I've got a gap actually down where their bottoms are. I've wanted to do this soap for such a long time, and I bought the moulds a few months ago, but I think I've already said I drew a picture of this 2 years ago. The good thing with the strawberry Daiquiri fragrance as well is it soaps beautifully. It doesn't seize quickly or anything like that, so it'll give us plenty. Because it's nice and loose, the soap batter will nuggle into all those little nooks and crannies that we need it to get into. Will we get one more in there? Yes. Now I'm just hoping I've got enough for the other loaf. I'm just going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Did I count 19 before? How did I do that? I'm going to spread these out just a tiny bit, but you've got to be careful, because if you have gaps in between your embeds, when you cut through, you won't actually be able to see a full flamingo or a full embed, so just always beware of that. It's pretty red, this pink as well. The pink for the flamingos, I mean. But it needs to show up. If it was just the same colour as the soap base, it wouldn't show up. But I guess I could have done them the other way around. And I didn't want to do a white soap either, because I've done white soaps, I've done yellow. And I know this is a peachy pink. So I could have done with another 2 of those. But I'm just going to leave it like that. Even though there's a gap at the other end, we can use that for a sample. Right, so let's get some more soap batter into this loaf. And I'm going to go with 1 kilo at a time. Just remind me on to move that back, will you, when I put the fragrance in and mixed it. It's very dark, isn't it? It actually looks like a drink. So I'm just going to pour it down the back first. Right, I forgot, didn't I? Pour it down the back first. And then pour it in front. And then do the same with the other one. Right, and I think I'm going to mix up another kilo, maybe need more than that, Well, I just need to fill it up. I'm going to fill it right up to the liner, because I don't know if I'm going to texture the top at all. And what I've got left over, I'm just going to make minis out of. I know a lot of people stir in their fragrance. I like to blend it in. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it either way. I just think that blending it, it brings out the depth in the colour, it makes it dense. Yeah, so we still need some more. So just use a little bit less this time. I think that's going to be just right. Just give it a little bit of a tap, and that'll get the soap everywhere that you want it to be. So I don't know whether I'm going to texture the top yet. I think I will, or shall I decorate it? I don't know. So I'll just show you what I'm going to do with the leftovers. Just take one of my silicone moulds. Just pour what I've got left over into there. And we'll just let that thicken up, and then what's in here I'll pipe on the top. So I just thought I'd texture it a little bit. That's different. I don't mean the texture, I just mean the feel of the soap. Yeah, because I poured some on later. It's loose in the middle. So I think we'll go across and just leave it at that, and then when we pipe the tree across the top, it'll just be like piping it over the top of a wave. There. So we'll just leave it like that. But before we go anywhere, mind, I could do this at the end, I think. Just looking for... I've got 2 new gold micas, and I've got a silver as well. I'll do gold, I think. This is the one. This is from Mica Mama. It is Mica Mama. Mad Micas is the American one, isn't it? I'm just going to put it down one side. Yeah, I think we'd have been better off just brushing it on. But it's okay, because we can still, even once this is set, we can still brush it on, because there's quite a lot of mica on there. I don't know why, but I've forgotten to put the colour name. I think it's light gold. I think that's the colour name, but check in the description box below to find out for definite. So these are the ever so cute minis I made with the leftover soap yesterday, and the colour is absolutely beautiful. The tangerine glitter from Glitter Express is absolutely stunning. Love it, love it, love it. So if you order minis, you're going to get these in with them, only if it's right now, because there aren't many here, and I put quite a few in each order. So we've got our flamingos all lined up and ready to go. I have to say that on the front it looks like a baby chick, doesn't it? Rather than a fully fledged flamingo. So let's see what we can do with these. So we're just going to take a heat gun and then we're going to, sorry it's loud, we're just going to turn it on and melt the soap. And then pop the flamingo on there like that. Just hold it down until it sits in place. And then that's what she looks like. It looks a lot better like that. Heat gun's gone cool. Sometimes they like cool themselves. I really need a new one. I mean, this one's decrepit now. Desperately need a new one. I must remember next time I'm at B&Q to get one. This one, it doesn't even work on the lowest setting. I don't know why it's white here. I don't understand that, because all of the recipe was exactly the same. So not quite sure what's going on there. But once I get my palm trees on, the palm trees will hide that. Right, that one didn't work. Let's melt it again. One more. That's almost looking like a flamingo. I don't know what that looks like. An alien flamingo. Right, so now it's time for palm trees. Okay, so we're ready to pipe some leaves on. As you can see, I've already done one at the back. So it looks like this. So how do I get that? There we are. So I'm thinking if we start in the top left hand corner and do a nice big one coming down here, then another one, another one there, just lift it up and do some more, another couple on the top, and just move your piping bag backwards and forwards like so. So I'll just continue piping these, and you've got the idea. Actually, it works better if you just squeeze it like that. It would be quicker as well, instead of moving it backwards and forwards. That's better. And it actually looks more like a palm leaf. Okay, so we'll be back when I've finished all of them. Okay, so here she is. I mean, I think the flamingo, just because of the background, looks a bit like some sort of dinosaur. But it's definitely doing what I wanted it to do. Very time consuming again. I think I'll do a nice simple soap next. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye for now, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share.